there were times when I'd have a really rough day in the mayor's office, and there'd be an event down at Zeitgeist, and I'm like, well, should I go? I'm kind of dragging. I'm not sure if I'm up for it. But each and every time I came down and was able to tap into that positive energy, I left feeling much better about our community because the best parts of our community are on full display here.
I think a lot of people think about Zeitgeist and they think building. And they think structure, and they think, okay, there's an art space, and there's a movie theater, and there's a restaurant. I think many people don't know or see that there are these layers of discussion and organizing and advocacy.
That role of Zeitgeist to say we prioritize these conversations around these movies, around these shows, around this food, I think is a real asset.
Places like Zeitgeist are a catalyst for keeping Duluth a cool city.
Here there's just something more enriching, and I think it does take a little bit of effort to say, oh, I'm gonna go see the unexpected tonight.
We matter as artists because art is life. Science studies living organisms and things. Art, we study living organisms and everything else. And we don't only study it, but we try to express it. So we recreate it, we remake it, we rebuild it.
That's how we explore things that we don't understand, like disability, like the changing times and the world around us.
I have never been pushed as hard as I have been with Renegade with some of the choices they make.
They're willing to try different things, so they go from Shakespeare to puppet theater.
They give that freedom to have artists really grow.
This is a space in downtown that is meant for community. And we have these comfortable spaces in which we are actually encouraging the community to come down, sit and have conversation and break bread with your neighbors and talk about big ideas, talk about how we move this community forward. And that is such unique and rare space in today's world, and how blessed we are to have it right in downtown Duluth.
This place doesn't just provide entertainment, it's providing change.
Zeitgeist is an arts and community development organization working every day to grow a connected, creative, thriving community. And we're trying to do it in long-term generational change, like this building, the Zeitgeist Arts Building. It's a building that we hope for the next 100 years stands as a place where community can come together around shared artistic and cultural experiences, tackle tough community issues, and leave that experience not feeling divided, but feeling closer than ever and more committed than ever to building a connected, strong community. And when we do leave this building, we're going to go to every corner of this entire community and engage people directly around important issues like how do we make an economy that works for all of us? How do we all have access to fresh and healthy food and a transportation system that works for every single resident in our city? But no matter what, whether we're doing work here in the building or doing our work out in the community, we are going to bring the power of the arts to that work. We are going to bring a love of culture and creativity to that work, because that's what an arts and community development organization does. It helps unlock the stories that make us all human and bring us together in a more powerful way.
Zeitgeist really is a unique partner that is helping us advance health equity in Minnesota. They have an intuitive sense about what it takes to bring people to the table.
Our farmers market, which I managed, had the most amazing year we've ever had last year. We had a 300% increase in EBT and match distribution at the market, which is really meaningful and impactful for us.
The Health and All Policies group really challenged us. They took us to task on what we thought we were doing well, and they reminded us that we needed to do it better.
Health and All Policies means housing, transportation, job opportunities, because all those factors influence your health more than anything else.
Instead of just complaining and giving us reasons why something didn't work, they said, we can help you do it better. A group of volunteers went door to door in Lincoln Park, in the Hillside neighborhood, voices that we really want to hear as we plan the future of our community.
They're making a mission to hear the community around them. And they're putting the power in the hands of people who can actually do something about it. And that's very important. It's easy to say that you're listening, but to actually empower people to make changes based on that feedback, that's unprecedented.
If we want to keep people coming to Duluth, staying in Duluth, thriving in Duluth, we need places like Zeitgeist. We need places that are our anchors for what's different and exciting and entertaining and new and fresh.
I've enjoyed watching how Zeitgeist has evolved and changed. I've enjoyed watching how it's been reflective of our community as we evolve and change. But really, seriously, I'm so excited for what it's going to be next.
There's a real sense of awe that Duluth, not as a wealthy city and not as a large city, can support a center like this and really kind of have it a vibrant space that reflects this community's values. So it's something that I think is important that we not take for granted, that these things don't often happen in cities the size of Duluth, but it only happens with intention. It only continues to thrive if we say this is something that reflects our values and we're willing to invest in it on a continuing basis.